And I've just made a video to share this in Chinese, and I'm here to also share it in English. Um, this experience is about my leaving China when my daughter was very young, about 6 year old at the time. She stayed in China to live with her father and grandma, and I had a very deep sense of guilt, and this sense of guilt also was the driving force for me to seek inner peace, which later on led me to the Power Now and the spiritual awakening experiences. Even after the spiritual awakening experience, I had to deal with this sense of guilt again and again. There was even a particular spot on my body feeling the pain, which is kind of connected to the experience of to the experience related to my daughter. Although I had the insights when I had the spiritual awakening experience that the mother role was only a role and not what I truly am, and whatever happened, there's no such thing. Something should not have happened if it already happened, and all is one, and the one has been living through each form, and so on and on. Initially, I mean, um, um, soon after the awakening experience, I look back, those insights might have been used for me to hide certain feelings related to the experience with my daughter, and maybe some other experiences as well. Um, this hidden belief that I should not have left um, China or my daughter when she was very young. This hidden belief has been there longer than I would like to acknowledge. Um, and there has been a kind of identification with the belief and the role as a mother. Even when 2 years ago I had that experiencing deep meditation related to this daughter with my related to this experience. I was intensely present at the time and surrendered, truly surrendered to experience that whatever needed to be experienced related to this matter. And I had a very wonderful experience when I surrendered an unconditional love came instead. Then I felt, well, maybe finally this sense of guilt or anything related has been resolved. It was not until recently I noticed some tendency of kind of blaming others or trying to defend myself on some occasions. That tendency, that feeling, I sat with that and felt the particular spot, the pain in my body, which was which had always been associated with my experience related to my daughter. I was kind of surprised. It showed up again, and I said, wow, does this tendency have anything to do with that? And sure enough, it kind of spoke to me that and brought out this deep hidden belief that um, I should not have left my daughter when she was that young. And also, the situation now is still not perfect, is still not what it should be. These hidden beliefs um, and also together with this was there's a kind of a concern that um, uh, this uh, experience related to my daughter would some people would not uh, understand or would not like me as much or um, um, but um, I always know honesty is the most important um, and um, actually this um, um, actually I am grateful um, for this experience. um, I feel this experience is uh, a blessing. Um, uh, um, it helps me actually um, not just realize at the mental level, but at the experiential level or physical level, um, to be truly one with life or um, feel that I am life are completely aligned with life. Um, so whatever has happened, either in my experience or in the world, um, there is no such thing. It should not happen, or it should not have happened. And I see and remember clearly the innocence of us all, of all creations, including of course, human beings, even though some very even like unimaginable disasters, like a war, um, even that everyone involved there's I see the innocence of everyone involved. Um, in reality, um, since this happened and um, it's the universe um, expresses, or it's this one life um, manifests or expresses through different human individuals or different forms. And um, so long as it has happened, it has its perfection, even though it's beyond our understanding, even though it may appear very messy. Uh, also, spiritual awakening is not about um, being a so-called perfect person. Um, I say so-called because it's just an idea uh, of perfection. It's something the conditioned mind made up. Or um, spiritual awakening is about wholeness. So um, I embrace all my feelings. Uh, everything is okay. And you are innocent. You are beautiful.